that sound, I never looked back. That sound was amazing. So the Eagles was one of my first inspirations. Um, Nowadays, I mainly see myself as an electric player, so you might wonder what got me into electric guitars. Um, by the way, I don't have any photos of either the Crafter or the first classical guitar. I do have a picture of my first electric guitar, which I would post on the screen when I'm talking about it. But who got me into the electric guitar? Yes, that was actually Bryan Adams. Um, I bought a video, yes, a videotape, not DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, a videotape with Bryan Adams. So far, so good, I think was the name of it. It had some music videos and some live performances. And again, the same way Eagles inspired me to pick up an acoustic, Bryan Adams with his live version of Run to You. I mean, man, Bryan Adams and of course Keith Scott, his lead guitarist. Keith Scott is a very underrated player, I must say. So the same friend I bought, no, I borrowed my first guitar from before I bought my own. She had an electric guitar, she had an amp, and she had a stump box. So I persuaded her to sell that to me. So the guitar was an Aria guitar. Not very famous guitar, but some 80s people used Aria. This was not an expensive guitar by any means. It was an Aria Wildcat series Pro 2. It had a humbucker in the bridge and two single coils, and it was all black, rosewood fretboard, whammy bar, but the bar itself was lost, so I never used that. The amplifier was a brand I never heard of before and never heard of since, called Fame series. Small transistor amp with maybe a 10-inch speaker. And the stump box was Boss OD1. I didn't know about the Boss OD1. It's a classic, they don't produce it anymore. But I got the guitar, the amp, the stump box for, again, I'd say $100, which was a steal. I mean, the Boss pedal itself, she could have taken $100 for that. Now the funny thing, this is a guitar journal, and seeing from a beginner's perspective, which I was at that point, this was in the year 2000, 2 years after I learned to play the guitar. Started to learn, we're all learning, it's all a progress. But a funny thing I can remember about that Aria guitar was it had a 5-way selector switch, right? I didn't know what a pickup was, and I thought that switch was kind of faulty because it had notches in it because of the positions. I thought I had to flick the switch all the way down to turn on the guitar. I thought that the notches were just because it was old and faulty, and that I had to flick it all the way down to the bridge position to turn it on. Man, so I can remember when I learned about the positions and pickups and stuff, but I always played on the bridge pickup because I thought that was an on button, and when I was finished I flicked it back up to the neck position, which was really funny. I can't recall what the first song I learned to play on the electric guitar was, but I can remember me and a buddy of mine who was a drummer jamming, and we played Turn the Page by Metallica, because their album with all the cover songs, the Garage Inc. album, had come out maybe a year before this. So here I was, I had a steel string acoustic and an electric guitar, and I was ready to rock the world, to say that. So I think I will conclude this video because I'm new at this. I don't want to make too long videos, and I know this can be maybe pretty boring to listen to because the format is still new to me, but I hope that my guitar journeys and gear journeys, which this is mostly based on, will inspire people and maybe get people nostalgic, because what was your first guitar? Who made you want to pick up a guitar and learn to play it? So please comment below. I really would like to hear a little bit about your guitar related journeys, gear, inspirations. I hope this channel can be a thing, and I apologize for this maybe being a bit too slow and boring. I will work on the format as I go, but this will mostly be me talking about and showing gear I have and have owned, and talking about my inspirations, who made me want to pick up a guitar and why, and stuff like that. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you will like and subscribe and share this video with your gear nerd friends, and I'll see you again soon.